If you're after some new jiu-jitsu spats, I'm going to cover these Venum G-Fit spats that you can find on Amazon. I'm going to cover everything from the material, how they feel, some points that you won't get from just reading the listing online, the price to see if it's worth it for you, and how it compares to some other brands. And as always, there'll be links down in the description if you wish to purchase this or any other pair of spats. So firstly, do you even need to wear spats? Personal choice. And depending on the climate, you may want to if it's very cold. But typically, they work well when you're wearing it under your gi, for example, to stop people grabbing your gi and your leg hairs at the same time, or if it's very cold to keep you warm if you train early mornings or in cold climates, or you just want to try and avoid skin infections. And these Venum G-Fit spats can help you do that all. Now these are around 87% polyester and 13% spandex or elastane, so they do have some nice stretch to them. Now these particular spats, compared to other brands, are the most compression fitting ones you'll find. Typically spats, they don't sit tight like compression pants. They're usually looser, they kind of cover the skin and they do their job. These particular ones have more of a compression fit. So if you want to feel like a really tight, secure fit, like sometimes it can feel really nice if you're a little sore, if you have some kind of compression pants on, that's what these will feel like. So if you're after that kind of feeling with your spats, then these are the right ones for you. Now in terms of their actual build, they have a nice thick waistband, as you'll see here. Very simple design. These are the black ones and it kind of tapers down to the ankle. It's all flat lock stitch, so there's no problem with stitching or anything coming apart. Now I will say, there is one thing that I do not like about these, and it is these side panels here. So you see these little ribbed side panels? I'll have some close-ups of it anyway. But while they feel really nice, on dry mats, you actually get stuck. So if you like to play guard and you start seated and you're trying to kind of butt scoot across the floor, you will find you cannot slide very well on these unless you become sweaty and the mats get sweaty. So at the beginning of a session, you'll find that you will almost feel like you get stuck. It's almost like rubber on rubber when you're trying to move around on the floor. So it's just something to bear in mind, but it's not a huge limitation. Obviously, once you get sweaty, it gets a little easier to move. And even though you're wearing shorts, I hope, over your spats, it kind of runs all the way down your thigh, close to your knee. So it's kind of there regardless. Outside of that, you actually have a really high quality jiu-jitsu spat that won't break the bank depending on how you get it. So if you actually click the link in the description, it'll take you to the best price, which would be on Amazon. And it costs around $53, which is a little bit on the higher end of the jiu-jitsu spat spectrum, but you often find sales on there too. For example, I've seen sales for up to even 50% on Amazon for these particular spats. So keep an eye on there for deals as well. And if you want to see more jiu-jitsu spat reviews, check this video next as I rank them from my best to worst.